Oh, hey, this is Artie Astor, and I'm going to do another episode of Tidal Wavs. This is a band called Cheap TV. I like their name, and I was going through their discography to just find a song that I guess touched me. No, that sounds too sexual. Reached me. Looking for a song that reached me, or touched me in a way, you know. And it's interesting because I came across the song Dow Jones, and by the title, I didn't think the song was going to sound the way it does. And it's interesting because, I don't know, that's why it's interesting. Because I didn't think the song was going to sound the way that it sounds. It sounds like a, well, I tell you what, let's listen to it. Let's put on the song Dow Jones by the band Cheap TV. You tell me what you think of the song. Right away, bass, drums, keyboards, that.
I'm not a color, but you can paint with me. I'm not Dow Jones, but I like to paint in green. This is not the end you see.
Just the free-flowingness of the keyboards, the way the bass moves.
Let them jail me, let them take me away. Execute me, I'll just come back again.
I love that. I love that lyric. So far, everything about this song is just awesome.
It seems so bizarre to me.
Very free-flowing keyboard sound. I love it. And it's bouncy.
You are a star to me. Electric ring, it is a call from the machine. They have a warrant.
I love this.
Mind the charges.
There's so much about this that I just think is absolutely
But I will fight you with peace.
perfect on a number of fronts.
When I see
The engineering on the vocals just changed. They're now more up front, but they're being panned. There's a lot going on here. It's still double tracked, and it just kind of freely goes from the left ear to the right. I love that keyboard. I don't know if it's like a Fender Rhodes. Very nice way of playing the keyboard. It's a way of playing the keyboard that says, I'm not a big part of the song, but I am. And that's exactly how I insert keyboard into my music. I'm a keyboard player first and foremost, and then the other instruments I learned later. And a lot of times when I feature keyboard in a song, I kind of want the keyboard to just be there in the background. But then every now and then I do a little something that says, yeah, I matter. And just the way the keyboard is being played, and it sounds like keyboard. I think I talked throughout the whole thing. It sounds like keyboard to me. Let me go back. It sounds like keyboard. You know, the funny thing is the way that those chords are being played. It could be a Fender Rhodes with little bit of a setting that kind of makes it sound a little bit muffled. But to be completely honest with you, it could be some closed chords on like a Gibson guitar, played really softly with a thick pick, and then just kind of comped, and the closed chords with the hand is opening and closing and kind of giving it that bouncy feel, but it feels like a Fender Rhodes. But if you get back to me and say, hey, you know what, you were totally off. That was a 1962 Fender Telecaster, la-di-da-di-da. I would be like, okay, yeah, I'm an idiot. But that's kind of how it goes. Let me try a little something here. Let's have a little fun with this song. Hold on a second. I'm going to unplug this, plug in my guitar, and essentially ruin the song. Okay, hold on a second. All right, I just had to plug the microphone back in. Let me go back. No, that's a Fender Rhodes. Okay, it's a keyboard. It's probably some type of Fender Rhodes, and that actually has the hammer action turned on. So it could be some type of plug-in for like Reason or some type of DAW where the actual pressing of the keys, that sound is turned on, and it kind of almost makes it sound like it's a pick on a guitar string, but I believe it's the actual action of the key being pressed up and down is turned on. So let's listen again. Boop, 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 boop. That's the keyboard, and that is what that is. Beautiful. So this song is just simply awesome. Erase the part of me ruining it with my horrible guitar playing. In fact, here's what's really funny. I went in and I started playing out of the E minor pentatonic scale, and I don't even think the key is in the key of E minor. It's probably in the key of E major, and then I was just in there messing around. In fact, I went in and I played an A which in E minor is the 4, and in E major it's the 4 too, but in E minor it's in the pentatonic scale and it sounds good. And I rested on the A and it didn't sound good, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm playing out of the E minor pentatonic scale, and I believe the song is in E major. I can go back and figure it out, but I believe the song's in E major. So I just went to the G, which is the flat third. And I'm like, okay, that did not sound good. And realized it needs to be G sharp. It's in E minor. And I realized that as I was playing the guitar, I'm like, I should not have ended this riff on A, because in a major key, if you end on the 4th, unless that chord is being played or a chord tone is being played, it really doesn't sound that good. So shame on me. But anyways, yeah, look, this song was awesome. I love it. I love everything about it. I mean, not only does it have a 60s feel to it, but it's friendly, but good. It's somewhat bouncy. Does that even make sense? It just kind of flows. It makes you feel really good. Honestly, it looks like the stinking album art. That weird looking colorful tent and a big box TV and people wearing like 60s clothing. I mean, she looks like she's wearing 1960s clothing. I guess the kids do too, I like everything about it. I like the feel of the music. It reminds me of a lot of earlier British rock before the heavy, and during the heavy British invasion. A lot of that British rock, and it had like a happy feel to it. But if you listen, it's not really happy-go-lucky music. There's a message. There's a message in there. And here, I didn't get a chance to really listen to the lyrics that much. I'll have to go back and listen to it again and decipher what's being said. I tend to go music first, engineering, things like that, and then I go into what's the message being said. Very seldom do I go right into nice lyrics. I like sometimes how two lyrics rhyme or how a phrase rhymes, but I usually, the first time listening to a song, I think a weak point of my analyses of songs is that I don't, on the first listen, go right into a full breakdown of the whole entire message lyrically. I think that's a separate entity. I think that in and of itself is a lot of work. And I'll have to listen to this again to go back and really get an idea as to what the lyrics mean. Not just how they sound and how they fit the song and how the phrases end. And, ooh, I like that rhyme and I like this. But what the message is, But anyways, this is great stuff. This is the band Cheap TV. This is the song Dow Jones. They're on Spotify. But you know where else they're on Tidal. Tidal pays more per stream, and Tidal has better sound quality for the listener than any other streaming service. So listen to the music on Tidal. Let Cheap TV get the more money per stream so that they can upgrade and get a smart TV and not have a cheap TV anymore. I mean, come on. Anyways, this is Artie Astor from Tidal Wavs. I'll check you the next time around. I'm going to stop